Hi everybody, thank you for checking out our Pobble resources video. During this short demo, I'll showcase to you our Pobble resources, explain how they can be saved, edited and shared easily with your children. So this is the Pobble resources area where all of the Pobble content is saved. I'm going to give you a quick tour around here, provide you with some top tips, and then I would highly recommend you do spend a short amount of time having a good explore around this area as well. Now in the top menu bar in the purple area, you can see there are a number of different ways to begin with that the Pobble content can be filtered. I've already applied an age group search. I've looked for content age 9 to 10. You can see that I could also search through topics, genres and keywords. Below the purple area, you'll see a number of tabs. These are the different types of content that you will find in the Pobble resources area. And I'm going to take you on a short tour of that content now. Now, Pobble 365, many of you may already be familiar with. If you aren't already, it's a daily image, hence Pobble 365, one for every day of the year. And attached to each of those images is a number of different writing activities. Very popular, great for using at the start of a day, extension activities, homework. Do check Pobble 365 out if you haven't visited it previously. You'll see that I've quickly clicked onto a preview that allows me to see very easily all of the activities that are attached to this image. And then in the bottom right-hand corner of this preview modal, I can easily save or use this lesson now, which will take you straight into our lesson building too. Now, alongside Pobble 365, you will notice that we also have a lessons tab as well. Now, within the lessons area, there are a number of different types of content. We have our themed-based presentations. These are much longer presentations, something that you could probably use over the course of a whole week. We have Pobble 365, which takes Pobble 365 a little bit further with some extra activities, including things like word banks, writing examples. We have our quick writes, ideal for developing writing stamina. Pobble News, which lots of our schools use for homework, great for non-fiction writing. Our lesson starters, which are all based around key objectives, and topics like literacy through sport for those more project-based presentations. Now, with all of the Pobble content, again, you can preview, you can use now, or you can save to use at a later date, which is what I will do in this presentation here. Now, alongside the lessons, we have a number of standalone resources. We have our example texts, hundreds of thousands of real examples of children's work. We have our writing checklists or success criteria for different age groups and different genres. We have our pre-built word banks. You'll see in a moment how you can easily add your own or add these into existing presentations. We have our image banks for popular themes and topics. We have our printable resources, great for resources to use in the classroom. I highly recommend the writing pads. And we have our Pobble blog, which is full of great teaching ideas for writing. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that it was really easy to save a presentation. Once saved, those presentations will land in the Save Resources area. You can see that chocolate lesson is waiting for me. Now, the great thing about Pobble is not only do we already provide you with really high quality content, we also make all of those resources easily editable for you as well. So very quickly, the way that works is you can click onto any slide within a Pobble presentation. And in the top right-hand corner, you can click onto Edit Content and edit or adapt any of the text that's there. That includes titles, the main bulk of the text. You can even delete those slides if you don't want to use them at all. And then you save the changes that you make. As well as being able to edit the content, you can also add. So you can see I'm now hovering over the Add Slide button. Again, this will allow you to choose from a template slide as listed at the top of the screen, or to choose from existing content that we've added into this area for you. You can even search this content to find something that might be a little bit more relevant for your lesson. Once you find some content or click on a new slide, it will allow you to add this into your presentation. And again, it becomes an additional slide that you can then move around the presentation if required. So again, I would encourage you to find some content, have a little bit of a go at editing, and absolutely try adding your own slides as well. Now, finally, having found something that you think is really useful, and hopefully you will find lots of things within that content area, it's now time to share it with your children. Now, the present button would allow you to put that straight onto a screen. It turns it into a full screen presentation. Ideal, of course, if the children are in the classroom with you. But alongside that, you can share the content, the presentation in a number of different ways. All of the Pobble content can be printed by our subscribers. You can create links to share in other educational tools. You can easily share it with colleagues, great for collaboration, for job shares, for those of you working in larger teams. And then finally, the option to send it directly to a pupil through our Pobble pupil logins. If you are interested in those, do check out our pupil logins video as well. So that completes our short tour of Pobble resources. What I would recommend, as mentioned at the beginning of this video, is do take a little bit of time once you log in to have a good look around this area. We're really proud of the brilliant lessons and content that we have built. And if you do want to revisit anything that we've looked at today, do click onto the How to Use tab. There is a short video there to help you, but also some really useful articles which will help you to make the most of the resources too. I look forward to hearing how you get on your Pobble journey.